So let us talk about the markets. As you know, yesterday we had a huge gap down and then also kept falling, and we almost made a no, retested the swing low made somewhere in the March 2022. The March 2022 low was I think 15671, while yesterday we made a low of 15686. So just a 10 15 points uh, kind of difference. So because we took support here, because this is a major support somewhere in the market, we are looking at the daily chart. So as you see earlier also we had a congestion here market before market gave a breakout, and early, and we came here and every time we are taking support. So it is likely that we are right now going to hold this support somewhere nearby. Exactly, maybe difficult to say, but roughly around, I would say that 15,600 odd levels is likely to act as a support, because markets have already fallen sharply. So I think we are due for some bounce. Now that bounce may come or may not come, and because there are some events and fundamental reasons, so we'll just uh, kind of we'll just trade cautiously. In any case, that bounce is not going to be huge. It may be the bounce may be restricted towards 15,900 or 16,000 odd levels, depending on where the low we is made. Yesterday, in the last hour of trade, we did bounced almost 100 points from the lows, but today's, as you have already may have already seen, SGX Nifty is again suggesting that we are likely to give up that move. So for today, the first support again is going to be the yesterday's low. As if we are able to trade near the yesterday's lows, and let us say we make some kind of a double bottom and divergent move. Let me pull a uh, marker. If we are able to make some kind of a double bottom here and divergent move and start rising, we might see that some kind of pullback is coming, which can take market towards 15,900 or 850 900 kind of levels in the first attempt. Now this is not given, because right now the buying pressure is going to be very limited. Most of the people are scared to buy, at least till some events are over and till the market gives clear clues. So positional guys are likely not are likely to not initiate any longs. It may be just intraday and swing guys, and plus some profit booking, because the markets have already fallen so much. So those who are holding positions are likely looking to get out of the markets. So that is for Nifty. So on the shorter term time frame, let us see it. So today, uh, so what could happen today? Let us just check that. And if we are trading intraday, what we want to see is we want to see price action in the first, like in the opening time. We might kind of again gap down and open near, let's say, 15,700 or lower towards this level. If there is a selling pressure in the morning in the market, because markets are already bearish, we might see a fall, and which might take us towards 15,600. If that fall comes, if we break yesterday's low and start falling, then there might be a shorting opportunity in the morning. It may not be very huge, but 50 60 to 80 points kind of move may be there. So if those who are professional can try to capture that. Otherwise, I think I would like to wait for again no market forming some bottom and trying to rise towards these levels, uh, because I think short-term trade might come on the long side. There are some other reasons also, like MACD is already rising, so you might have noticed that uh, we have a positive divergence in MACD, because markets were falling while MACD is rising. Same is the case with RSI as well. RSI is actually short-term RSI is already trading above 40 levels. I think it is testing 50. So once we kind of fall and start rising again, we might see some pullback. attempt to pull back, or otherwise the other thing is market may trade sideways. So broadly still I would advise not to either not to trade or trade very light, because no, kind of markets are still kind of in a selling zone, overall in a selling zone. So let that sentiment turn positive. Right now the sentiment is very negative, so let it turn positive. So we might do a sideways movement here also. Now let us quickly look at bank nifty also. Same thing with bank nifty. Yesterday we gave down, in a big way, and then started uh, kind of, and then fell again. Bank nifty show a sharp fall compared to nifty, which has a little kind of a gradual fall. But Bank Nifty also took support near 33,200, and from there, in the last hour, we saw some pullback towards 33,400. Now again, we might see some fall, and possible that Bank Nifty might again retest yesterday's low or even go lower also if there is a selling pressure. Bank Nifty is also seeing some good support in a zone in this, sorry, in this area I have already marked. So this support, earlier support, is likely going to act as support, which comes near about 33,000. So somewhere here we might take bank nifty is likely to find a short term bottom and try to give a pullback. If that breaks immediately, if that breaks, we might be in trouble, but I'm not very sure, or rather I doubt that that will happen in a hurry, uh, uh, unless the international market continues to trade weak. The Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and everything is trading quite weak. I mean, Dow Jones saw some pullback in the last hour, but it has already hit somewhere near the 30,000 mark, and S&P and Nasdaq are already, have seen a huge, almost 4% of fall. So still the things are very negative, and in this case, one thing is, as a part of strategy, you can avoid any long trades. Even if market gives any kind of pullback, you should avoid the long trades and short only when important supports are broken. Otherwise, stay away. And the reason is, we are so let us check some news stories here. Few news we need to keep in mind. The major thing is tomorrow, that is Wednesday, the US Fed is going to announce its interest rates decision. So here, if you see the story, Fed door open to 0.75% hike after inflation data. Market moves. Few days back, the US inflation came, and it was a shocker because it came above 8%. Now, and so Federal Reserve is likely to hike its interest rates. Everyone is expecting 0.5% hike, like the RBI did few days back in India, but it is likely that the Fed might hike more also, because the inflation data is very concerning. Uh, uh, the inflation data came from India also, which is also topping out at 7%. It is in line with estimates, but definitely much higher than no kind of what the RBI and we are comfortable with. Uh, Along with that, all the issues like very high crude oil prices and all that are already there. So economic sentiments are very negative right now. So in such case, I think we should trade light, and uh, on the shorting side. If you are comfortable, try to take shorts or short rallies. That should be the strategy. So and but right now, because we are already falling, I would like to see market, where the market takes a support and sees some kind of short-term, bounce. Uh, um, I will try to use that bounce to trade long also, if possible. But otherwise, I will look for sorting opportunities at higher levels. And more importantly, in the next 2 days, like, today and tomorrow, because the Fed decision will come tomorrow late night, and that means on Thursday also. So these 3 days are going to be highly volatile. So these 3 days, I would say, exercise extra caution. All right, so that's it for now. Some of the other things, like, even if you have seen, and very long back I had posted a chart on Twitter saying that crypto may fall as low as 12,000. Now that target seems coming. and that chart was based on, I think, a head and shoulder. So I was looking at this kind of head and shoulder pattern on a higher time frame, and at that time also I had predicted, or rather I tried to, kind of find the target levels that were coming at 12,000. And now some of the Elliott consideration looking at this fall is also seeming that might happen. It may not happen in one go, but this is a highly speculative asset. So if you see the kind of cracks we are seeing, no one thought that crypto will come back to 20,000 so soon. I have seen those levels no very long back, even, and so that's it. So I think such a be very careful if you are trading in crypto. It may be very good for traders who are able to short and take shorts, but this is a highly volatile asset class, so you should be very careful about it. All right, that's it for today. Let us see how the market opens. I think we are around half an hour away from the pre-open, and let us see how it goes. Thanks for watching.